What's going on, y'all? It's Locks, and today we got another prize picks video for you guys. In today's video, I'm gonna give you guys two WNBA player props that I love on the board for this Thursday, June 27th WNBA matchups. It is a good slate, so we're gonna give you guys a player of the day along with a player to pair with it. But before we get into this, make sure to drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. We're on the road to 2K subs, so it just means the world to me if you guys can help me reach that goal. And if you guys are new to the channel, we are a nice little prize picks content creator that gives you guys daily picks, especially for NBA, football, college football. I know I haven't really been uploading for the MLB recently. I'm just not really into the MLB as much as like basketball. I grew up playing basketball. So just that's the sport I love, and football as well. I love to watch that. So just really haven't been getting into MLB recently. So we're just been sticking with this WNBA, NBA, and just college football and NFL primarily on the channel. So again, if you guys are new and want to get daily videos for whenever we have nice little slates like this one for this Thursday, matchups that we got, make sure this post notifications turn on down below to get notified whenever my videos go out. Literally for the last 3 weeks of just videos I've given you guys, every single video has been a guarantee that at least one player gets bumped up, up or down. Either way, we have them for a little more or less on the pick. But again, make sure this post notifications turn on to beat those little bumps that we receive. Even players getting taken down, a lot of players, even mid-video, we making them, they will get taken down. So again, if you guys don't want to get notified right away and get the best value that you can from this channel, make sure this post notifications are turned on if you haven't turned them on already. So a little recap on the last 4 videos. On the last 4 videos, the last 2 videos we split, and then the previous ones we went 6 out of 6 on. But literally last video, I was banking off of the game being a defensive battle. It was the Liberty versus the Lynx, which are both teams in the defensive rating in top 3 overall. One is ranked 2nd, one is ranked 3rd. So I thought it was going to be a defensive battle. Their last couple matchups, they were like being held to 70 points at least one of the teams. So that's kind of what I was banking on. And our players barely even covered their lines, and yet they scored like pushing 100 points each team. It was like 90 something to like 97 or something. So it was a really high scoring game, considering both teams typically hold opposing teams to their points in the 70s. So just kind of that little downside for us. I guarantee if the points were like in the 80s at least, our lines would have smacked because they still barely covered their lines. With it being a 90 point high scoring game in total, the projected like total combination of points scored in those matchups was around the 150s, and I think they ended up like hitting 190s, 180s. So again, unfortunate for us right there. We split on those, but in the last 4 videos, we've gotten 8 out of 10 on our picks. So again, 80% hit rate on the last 10 players that we've given out to you guys on the channel. It's pretty good. And we're going to be continuing getting this wave going with these WNBA slates that we got right there. So enough talking right here. We're going to hop right into the picks that we got in today's video with our player of the day. We're going to be rocking with NECA. I don't even know how to say her last name. I'm not trying to butcher that. But over her PRA, her 27.5. Love this line, especially against this Indiana Fever team, which has been vulnerable defensively to just everything basically all season. As you guys can see, they're ranked 12th in points allowed, giving around 88 points to opposing teams a game, which is insane value for just this whole Seattle team to score. Ranked 8th in rebounds allowed, giving around 35 to opposing teams, again, which is really bad just defensively, and assists allowed being ranked 9th, giving around 21.3 a game. So again, insane value for the whole aspects of points, rebounds, and assists, just with them being super vulnerable, just bottom of the board and defensive stats like I just showed you guys right there. So this Indiana Fever team, they're young, had a lot of weak spots just defensively, and that's something they've been lacking all season. Now I know if we look at her whole chart on the 2024 season, you're probably like, oh, she's only 40%, 38% hit rate on the whole season going over this line at 5 out of 13 games. She's only covered this line. But this matchup is what I really love. If we go to the head-to-head, as you guys can see, the last head-to-head this season against Indiana, it was kind of a not 103 to 88, not really a blowout, 15 points. But she hit this line easily, and if we look at her last couple head-to-heads from last season as well, and even their first matchup, as you guys can see right here, there was a lot of good games, 85 to 83 right here, and then again last one 103 to 88. So both of them were pretty competitive, and she banged out in both these games. Had 34 PRA right here and 29 PRA right here, and then literally all 3 games last season that she had against the Fever, she banged out this line as well. 41 right there, covering with points alone. Right here, what is this, 34 and 32. So again, she's been dropping buckets on this team, and I just feel like this should be another good matchup. As you guys can see, last matchup, she only had 27 minutes minutes played, and she still managed to get this line. If we look at her last couple of games, she's been getting a lot more minutes. 38, 32, and 35, which is insane compared to 27, and she still hit. So she's only getting 27 minutes in the last matchup and still banging up this line compared to the minutes she's getting now, plus 35 minutes is insane value for her to just have a higher ceiling on this play. And I just really like this play for a reason. As you guys can see, Nneka has exceeded 27.5 points, rebounds, and assists in 15 of her last 19 games. Versus bottom 5 defenses for points allowed. So against those bottom 5 defensive teams in rebounds allowed, she's been averaging 30.8 points, rebounds, and assists in those 19 games, which is insane. Just really averaging well over her 27.5 line. So I expect this one to get bumped up, even just like a push to 28 flat. So if I were you guys, I would go hop on this play. This is the one I'm most confident in. Do not let these last couple of games fool you guys. Obviously, it hasn't been nothing crazy from her, but she's been taking shots, especially in her last 5 games. The recency of her shots been taken 15, 13, 18, 17, and 11. So I'm not worried about her getting up those shots at all. She's been taking those shots. She's been having a rough time, especially going against a lot of great teams. Like the last matchup against this Connecticut team, they're the #1 defensive team in the whole WNBA. Obviously, she's not going to have the best performance right there, but she's been getting her shots up, especially with her line only being 27.5 PRA. She could definitely hit this line with just those points alone, and I expect her to just really go out there and do her thing. So, good line for her, and she should just go out there and ball out. Did my mouse die? Oh, there we go. My mouse had died for a second. I was like, what? But Nneka, not really much else to explain on this player here. This is my player of the day for a reason. So again, if you guys can take anything from my videos, I'd recommend the player of the day. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, oh, look at the last 5 or something crazy, but it's a good play. She is really good against this team, and this matchup should be a good one. And her line is also at the lowest it's gonna be all season, with the just struggle she's had recently. So not really much else to break down right there. Player of the day for a reason, and the player we're going to be pairing is on the other side of the ball. I just love this matchup so much. We're going to be looking at Caitlin Clark on her play right here. I think my mouse is like, my mouse is dying. Hold up, sorry guys. There we go. Caitlin Clark, over her points, rebounds, and assists as well. 30.5. Love this matchup against Seattle. Again, their recent games, she's been her 2 games so far in her career against these guys. She's gone over this line every single time. 35 and 32 right here. Just really balling out. 21 points, 20 points, along with 7 assists, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds. So she's just been balling out 32 minutes and basically the whole game right here, 40 minutes played. She's been taking shots against this team, 16 and 17 right there, which is an insane value, along with 8 threes on each of these games. Not really much else to break down. I feel like she's just been balling out. I know they're pretty solid defensively overall. The Seattle team being ranked 4th in rebounds allowed, giving around 78 points to opposing teams. That was points allowed. 6th in rebounds allowed, giving around 34.8 to opposing teams, and then 4th in assists allowed, giving around 19.9 assists to opposing teams. So again, I feel like this is a good line. She's been having her struggles in recent games as well, but I feel like this is another bounce back game for her. So far in the 2024 season, she's around 44% on covering this line, and again, this matchup is just a good one from the recent games, 83 to 85 and 103 to 88. So they've been both competitive, and should just be a good line where she could get a lot of minutes and just do her thing. She's been taking lots of shots recently, just been super confident on that 11, 17, 12, 11 compared to the one she had on this game, 16 and 17, even shooting in the 30% range. She's still going to get her shots up against this team. This is a matchup where she's super confident in, and I feel like she should really go out there and do her thing. So this is my favorite matchup of the day. It's a later game, so again, more time for you guys to get to this video. So we're going to be rocking with the Fever versus Storm game on today's slate. I know it's a 4-game slate, but the other ones are looking kind of iffy. Both of the spreads are like plus 11 points projected. So kind of wanted to stay away from those blowouts potentials and just rock with this one, which they have proven both games this season so far that is a nice competitive matchup. So this is the player I'm rocking with to pair with Nneka. I think that's the same name, Caitlin Clark, over that 30.5 PRA. So we're rocking with 2 PRAs on today's video. Again, first one, player of the day, Nneka over her 27.5 PRA, and then Caitlin Clark over that 30.5 PRA as well. So these are my 2 that I'm rocking with on the day. again, please drop a like and subscribe with this post notice. Turn on notice being the word of me. Been grinding for you guys. And again, we're going to be grinding this whole WNBA season. So if you guys are a fan of basketball in general, make sure you turn on those post notices and get notified whenever I give out these free prize picks videos to you guys. But with that being said, that's all I got for today's video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see today.